Get ready for the video they didn't want you to see. In the midst of the Nigerian elections, powerful voices are speaking out. Prophecies, responses, and public statements from some of Nigeria's most influential pastors have set social media on fire. From Primate Ayodeji prophecies to the intriguing back and forth between Pastor Adeboye and Dr. Abel Damina. This is a conversation you won't want to miss. Well, let's dive in. First, let's talk about Primate Ayodeji and the prophecy that had people talking ahead of Nigerian elections. He shared with his congregation specific thoughts on the role of the APC. It's clear his message was intended to spark reflection among voters.
If Nigerians vote for APC, Nigeria will sink. We will be in poverty, and the economy will be in shambles.
Now moving to Pastor Adeboye, the Redeemed Christian Church of God leader, who recently caused a stir with his unique message about drinking tea with God. It's a metaphor that went viral instantly, drawing both admiration and some curious responses. Let's check out what he had to say.
I was in Ilorin years ago. We're having breakfast. And we have a pot in which we make tea. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 5 cups in that pot. My wife and I, usually is the one who will finish his first 2 cups, who will get the final one. So I took 1 cup, she took 1. I took 1, she took 1. And I picked the pot to take the 3rd one. And the pot was empty. I looked at her. I couldn't remember when she took the 3rd one. What happened to my tea? And I heard the voice of the Lord. You don't have to believe me, all right? Loud and clear. I said, son, when you prayed, you invited me to join you.
After this video went viral, Pastor Dr. Abel Damina responded with some pointed questions asking what kind of tea did you drink with God. His comments sparked a huge discussion online and led to a series of interviews on national TV.
Somebody say, drank tea with God. When you read the Bible, God says, if I were hungry, I will not ask you, what food do you have? I don't eat human food. My son, give me your heart. He said, if I wanted a house to live, I won't live in your house. The cattle upon 1,000 hills belongs to me. I own all. I don't need any of these things. You need them, I don't need them. What I need is your heart. I forgot to ask what brand of tea it was. So we can all start drinking that brand. Peradventure, God may join us to drink. It's time for us to expose all these lies and free people from religious manipulation and bring them into Christ's emancipation. Our loyalty is to Christ too. I've told you that many times in this church. There's only one person who died, and that's the only person who our loyalty to. And we only honor men who honor him. I teach good here.
Pastor Adeboye didn't stay silent. While his response was measured, many saw it as a clear rebuttal to Dr. Damina's questions.
God drinking tea with somebody doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't even make Bible sense at all. If there was a God drinking tea anywhere, we will have seen it from the beginning of the scriptures. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. We will have seen God drinking tea with Moses, drinking tea with Adam, drinking tea with Abraham, drinking tea with Joshua, drinking tea even with Jesus when Jesus became a man, or drinking tea with the apostles. So when people come up with all those kind of things, you can quickly summarize that some of them just had maybe a malaria dream, or maybe had a bad dream, or maybe some childhood fantasy that played back in their subconscious mind.
You can do whatever you like concerning me or lie against me. And many of them are very good at doing that now. Mock me, but please don't touch my God. Because if I say I want to fight you, you can run away. You want to fight God? Where will you run to?
Soon after, another pastor came forward expressing support for Pastor Adeboye. In a passionate video, he cautioned Dr. Damina against publicly challenging senior pastors, calling for more respect within the Christian community.
That you will go to social media and be Enoch Adeboye, that is a lie. He should show us the kind of tea that he drank with God. Money to him. We shall not allow him. If you're a pastor, you are hearing me, it's time we have to rise to stop him, because this madness is getting out of hand. If Pastor Enoch Adeboye said God drank tea with him, we were not there. And I don't think that with the level he has gone with God, he will come out to be lying. He was passing a message to us that we do not understand. Don't say that is not possible because you are not there and you are not the God that called him. Meaning that if he was around in the days that donkey spoke, and they wrote it in the Bible, he would have said it's a lie. Is that not true? But you know that in the Bible, donkey spoke. It is time we stop abusing the fathers of faith. We must have respect for fathers of faith. Preach your heresy. Nobody is against you. Mary is not the mother of Jesus Christ, no problem. The fire that Elijah called was not from God, no problem. Nobody should pay tithes, no problem. But if you now begin to the father of faith, that means you want to destroy Christianity. And people like us will not allow you to destroy Christianity. He claimed that he gave direction to Eneche. Eneche is one of the pastors of the largest church today. But he could not give that direction to himself. He went to Uyo there and built that small church. This man is a deceiver. I have to tell you people the truth. We cannot wash you, fathers of faith, insulting Oyedepo, Enoch Adeboye. Any man of God that will come out to tell us this was his encounter with God, we have no right to say he was lying. Because you are not the God that called him. Adeboye is not looking for members. Adeboye is not looking for popularity. Adeboye is not looking for branches. Adeboye is not looking for crowd. So it's a warning to him. We shall not allow him. If you're a pastor, you are hearing me, it's time we have to rise to stop him, because this madness is getting out of hand. That you will go to social media and be Enoch Adeboye. That is a lie.
As the story continues, people are waiting to see how the Christian community will respond to this public exchange. Will there be more statements, or will the matter be put to rest? Only time will tell. In the meantime, let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Chosenozo for more trending updates.